In this problem, a person is walking 5,000 meters in 1 hour. We want to know what the person's average velocity was during this time. So the first part is we need to figure out, okay, we know that they walked for 1 hour, but we don't use hours. We want to use seconds. So how many seconds did they walk? So I've got my time right here as 1 hour, but we're going to convert that. We're going to change that to seconds. Now, you might not know how many seconds are in an hour right away. That's okay. You should probably know how many minutes are in an hour. And I know there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Now, when I multiply that out, my hours will cancel, but I'll be left with minutes. We don't want to be stuck with minutes. We want seconds. So what do? How many seconds are in a minute? I know there are 60 seconds in a minute. So now when I multiply out my minutes in the top, we're going to cancel with my minutes in the bottom. And when all is said and done, 1 hour times 60 is 3,600 seconds. So I know my time is 3,600 seconds, so I can fill that in one of my variables. I also know the problem told me that the distance that the person's traveling is 5,000 meters. And it asked me, how fast is this person going? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at our equation we have for constant velocity motion. And I know that displacement equals velocity multiplied by time. So our equation is not set up for the variable that we want, but that's okay. We can get it pretty easily. How we're going to do that is we're going to take the velocity and we're going to divide the time out right here. Divide our time, and that way we can get the velocity all by itself. And when we do that, here's what it's going to take. Here's what it is going to look like. I'm still going to have d on the left side, but now I divided the time over. So now that's over on the left. And all of that is going to equal the velocity, which is what I'm really looking for. So when I plug in my numbers, 5,000 meters divided by 3,600 seconds is going to give me my velocity. And when I plug that into my calculator, I should get 1.4 meters per second.